art over there with your little fancy self.
I know. I'm trying to work on the thumbnail for the show that I just did a quick costume change from.
I don't. I really don't. Your work ethic is impeccable.
No, I get it from you because you guys don't understand that Fame may not be on every show, but Fame is a part of every show, making sure everything is running smoothly. He's behind the scenes adding tags, unless it's like a specific show like Cogs where we do it, or uh, Peep Games where they do it. It's like Fame is here, ride or die, taking care of us all. He may not be in front of the camera, but he's here.
Sometimes I'm just in the way. You're like, I got this, Fame. Like, we got this. I'm like, all right. But what about this?
But the fact that you care enough to be like, I'm going to give you a suggestion, and you don't have an ego where it's like you get offended if we don't take a suggestion means tons.
Not at all, man. It's this what we're doing at level 1, which, by the way, thank you everybody who's been rocking with us and supporting us, man. Like, I could sworn I just made a tweet about us hitting 600, and we're just crossed 730, which is freaking awesome. So I'm super excited about that. Listen, I know we're not consistent with the time we start the show. It's almost like literally just took off my scrub top. I walked in the house and was like, boom. So we're not ever really consistent on when the show go live, but for those of you who are watching late, we really appreciate you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hit y'all with the hottest intro outro on the tube.
Woohoo!
The music, hot tea.
Who? Oh, hit the like button. Share this with your mommy and your daddy and your cousin. And hit the bell if you want to show some loving. We just trying to level 1 to get the name buzzing. What a day that'll be. Double time, double fine, double A battery. Double mid twins trying to jump my anatomy. If you don't leave a like, you shouldn't have the audacity. Power of the mind got an X mentality. Couldn't put them on, now your X-Man mad at me. Haters out here acting like it happened automatically. So if I give them game, then the turn-based strategy. Whoa, used to be the guy they was ignoring. Sleeping on the keys, I'm an all cap snoring. That's just what it happened when your podcast boring. I'ma tell them take 2 and call a doctor in the morning. I'ma tell them take 2 and call a doctor in the morning. Yeah, I'ma tell him take doctor in the morning. I'ma tell him take 2 and tell him take 2 in the morning.
What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from level1gamer.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up to 39. This is the Take 2 podcast. Once again with my sister from another mister, my ride or die, my A1 since day one, my right hand man. D4 Hugger, what's going on, sis?
Damn, that's some intros that I can't keep up with. I don't even know if I live up to those. I'm doing good. You know, just finished recording with Bubs and Baron. Baron's sitting there in his little incubus devil horns, and I'm here with my big brother, talk about some video games and some weird stuff. How are you doing, Fame?
Oh, I'm doing good. I see Steph in the chat. I see Hustle in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Most definitely. For those who are creeping, because I see y'all creeping, go ahead and interact with us because we do read comments. We read them all. We like to interact with you guys and definitely have a good time. So, Hugs, I have the one and only 2-sided, 3-sided coin. Okay, so as I flip this coin in the air, we got PlayStation on PC, Warner Brothers platform fighter, 20 years of Xbox. Where did my only exclusive coin land? No one else has this coin.
It landed on the Curious Case of the Fighter.
Okay, all right, cool beans. So thanks. I want to say I saw this via Jeff Grubb. I think he was the one that actually leaked it. But it looks like we're going to have another Smash clone. We know there's other Brawlhalla, things of that nature. And then we get the Nintendo. I'm sorry, not Nintendo. The Nickelodeon. Yes. Smash clone, right? But now we're hearing there's going to be another one. That was a leaked image of the fighter screen. And they had it was a WB. So if you're under the WB umbrella, WB Umbrella.
We got it.
Yeah, with your
aluminium. So.
With your frozen camera.
Not again.
Got you again.
No.
There was a screen that showed Batman, Rick from Rick and Morty, and a bunch of different characters. And so I'm just wondering, like, what do you think about there being another Smash clone? Is there any chance that these characters under the WB umbrella would give us a decent? Because I was excited for the Nintendo game. The Nickelodeon game. Never played it. I was like, I'm gonna get this, and I was excited for the purpose of it. Like, oh yeah, this sounds good. I don't have to, I can play Smash, but on my Xbox. But I never went and picked it up. So now we have another one. I'm sure it's gonna get announced soon that it's already been leaked that it's happening. You excited at all?
We're just gonna rock with the frozen camera, guys. I'm not a huge person for these kind of brawl, cross-platform, cross-generation brawl games, I'll be honest. But if they do it right and they actually bring in, like, Warner Brothers has Mortal Kombat, so they know how to make fighters. And they also have the Harry Potter games, they have Lego, they have Hitman. Like, they have tons under their belt. They even have some Game of Thrones stuff. So they have tons there. But how it's going to be implemented is interesting. Because I'm not going to shoot down any game like this, because Smash is the GOAT for a reason, but Smash has also been around a lot longer than a lot of these games. And there's a lot of games like Brawlhalla, like Skullgirls, and that do their thing just as well, but don't get overshadowed by Smash. So I think Smash needs competition, but it's got to be done right, and they have plenty there to do with it. But I don't know if I'll be excited to see what happens, but I don't think I'm gonna be. I mean, they even have Harry Potter too, so there's plenty out there.
See, I want to pull up. See, now the person who sent it out was Hungrybox on Twitter, and it looks like the image has since been deleted, but the tweet isn't deleted. But I think he put it up on his YouTube channel. So some of the characters that were in the leaked image was Steven Universe, a character from Adventure Time, Batman and Harley Quinn, Superman and Wonder Woman. Gandalf is from
Lord of the Rings.
Rick and Morty, Tom and Jerry, Rick and Morty. Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, and some new char. Or new, maybe he means new character. Yeah. Yeah. But the tweet literally says new char. Okay. But listen, it could be dope. We don't know who's making it. I doubt that NetherRealm, who does the
Injustice,
I doubt they're doing it. I don't think that's necessarily in their wheelhouse. So I'm interested in seeing who's making the game. And at the end of the day, I can sit here and tell you all day, oh yeah, I would love to play as Rick, and that'd be fun. I think it'll wear off on me, because I don't think I have Smash. I haven't played it in I don't know how long. And I think the not necessarily the nostalgia, but me wanting to play with these certain characters will excite me for a while, and then I'll be like, oh okay, I can just go play Smash.
That's the thing. It's like, if nostalgia didn't carry these games, Smash wouldn't be. I think it's a great fighting game, but without nostalgia, it wouldn't carry it as far. It would definitely know the Nickelodeon game wouldn't be carried as far if people weren't hyped to play SpongeBob and stuff. So most of these games are are nostalgia-based games. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. And my main thing is, who is making it?
Hey, I think it's funny how we got this troll in the chat. 3 people watching, laugh my ass off, including you.
Yeah.
Including you. Now, don't you feel stupid? You probably came here because of the title, and you're here to defend your favorite piece of plastic. This includes you. But thank you. We appreciate. You should have came last night, man, when we had Shinobi on, and all the folks in the chat, man, rocking. We should have came on, when we had some other people on. We had big shows, but I appreciate you being one of the three, man. You're so appreciated. I bet
it means a lot to me.
You should come back next Monday for 15 minutes of fame. I'll dedicate about 3 minutes just to you. Just to you. Do I no if he get reckless, go ahead and stipe him. But he all right right now. He wanted some attention, you know. I don't think he was quite loved as a child. I think his grandmother may or may not have beat him early on in his life cycle. But let's just, you know, let him rock out a little bit. We'll kind of, you know, make him feel good, make him feel welcomed. You know, maybe he was he you know, he had some issues, dropped on the head as a child. You never know. But CEO Merit TV, hope you guys are all having a good day. You too, my brother. Thank you for coming. I say brother, he could also be a gal. I apologize. I don't want to offend nobody. But you too as well.
What's up?
Thank you for coming and rocking in. We're just making fun of Battle Rules, who decided that he needed some attention from Daddy Fame today. Oh, yeah. Next up, PlayStation PC. Now, this is something I have been talking about for the longest period of time, and I've been told on social media, and I've been told people, YouTubers, that everything I'm saying is wishful thinking. When I explain to them that these certain games will be coming to PC at these certain times, I've been doing the order that they've been coming in. People said I was crazy. You know, we've had some behind the scenes conversations with certain people that pretty much solidified the things that we were saying. Okay.
Yep.
Now we get the publishing arm of PlayStation PC, which for all intents and purposes does nothing more than to let you guys know, hey, not only is PlayStation going head first into PC gaming, that what I said the other day on Twitter isn't too far-fetched, as in these games will be day and date on PC at some point. Yep. God of War Ragnarok, don't be surprised if that game is also launching on PC day one. But I don't get your thoughts as someone who is primarily a PC gamer. Your thoughts on PlayStation PC? What seems like it's going to be another launcher for you. Congratulations.
I can't take any more launchers. You know, I'm interested with this PlayStation PC thing, but all they really needed to do was really invest more time into PS Now on PC, and people would be more than happy. Because now we're like, do we pay for PS Now? But PS Now uses their server, so I'm never gonna play on their servers and stuff. I'm interested because, let's be honest, people forget with a lot of this stuff, it's about money, and these companies care more about money than they do your feelings.
Yep. They
really actually don't care about your feelings, to be honest. And these games, we've talked about this before, are already on PC, but illegally, and they just want a slice of the pie. And once they see how much money comes from PC and how much people are willing to wait, look at you, Persona 4 Golden, they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that makes no sense. Unless it's like a Tomb Raider where they did the exclusivity on 6 months for Xbox, but then launched the 20th anniversary on PlayStation. Unless something like that, yeah, they're gonna want a slice of this pie. And they've been either working on something for a very long time and haven't launched a Game Pass like service, or they're just like, let us stop being stubborn, because we both know PlayStation and Nintendo, historically stubborn companies. And they're like, yeah, let me get into this. Let me slide into her DMs and get that money.
I don't understand the hesitation. I know a lot of it is people are saying it's stupid to go day and date because you can charge a game $60 now on console and then charge $60 later or $50 later on PC, and they they're double dipping. As an investor, I'm not an investor. You know, I got very, very small shares in Sony, right? If I'm a big time investor, I'm upset because why am I waiting to get millions of dollars?
Exactly.
Because people who own a console are going to own a console. People who don't want to be on PC won't be on PC. Those are two separate people, right? So if I'm an investor and Sony has shown me, PlayStation has shown me that I can make millions upon millions. The company can make millions upon millions of dollars by releasing these games on PC. Why do I have to wait 3 or 4 years? Do it now.
Yeah.
Like, do it right now.
We know PC keeps a lot of games alive. I just bought all the Uncharted games. I still have never played Uncharted. I just bought God of War last year. But they've already made their money. I'm out of the cycle of it. But now that it's on PC, the pre-orders are through the roof, and people are like, yeah, PC will keep games alive. And I'm not saying this as somebody who I primarily play PC. I do play PlayStation 4 whenever Fame's like, hey, you want to fire something up and play something? But PC is just, it fixes a lot of things. It'll keep a game alive. And at the end of the day, when you go back to work after Big Rona says, hey girl, peace, you have something to talk about, because it's going to stop being that, oh yeah, I haven't played that yet because I don't have a console, or I haven't played that yet because I don't have a PC. It's going to be universal. I don't understand this love for companies that see you as either, what is it, a whale, a minnow, or I can't remember what the middle is, but they don't care about you.
You know, shout out to CEO. He says Sony equals Blockbuster versus Xbox equals Netflix. Because of course, when it comes to console sales, Sony is the big dog. They're the leader, right? I do think there's something to be said with Microsoft seeing the vision earlier.
Well, and now we don't even have to talk about console sales, because now it's like, well, you can play on your phone, so you don't need a console.
It makes me irrelevant.
Crappy laptop.
It makes me wonder, because Microsoft already went through the struggles, and maybe Sony saw the issues Microsoft had when they first started diving into PC. I want to say Quantum Break was one of the first games, like Xbox Play Anywhere thing, right? So I wonder if Sony kind of sit back and watched Microsoft, and that will help them not fail to start off with. But it really makes me wonder, what type of rough, because they're going to go through a rough patch. PC gamers are not the easiest people in the world to please, right? You're going to have issues. Release. Go all into PC and then release some games unoptimized, and let's see how fast people let you burn.
Horizon, when that first came out, I think the reviews on that game tanked by like 30 points because it was just so unoptimized on PC.
Mm-hmm.
And then the community fixed it. Like, don't get me wrong, PC gaming is also a cesspool. I'm looking at Ubisoft, that people that pirated the game, I think it was Black Flag, pirated Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and they put in a new software, I think it was Denuvo at the time, and it locked people who bought the game out legally, so they had to use the hacker that cracked the game for pirating to unlock the game legally. So PC has a lot of issues too, but there's too much money for Sony to not get into it, because right now Xbox is looking like Steam and Sony's looking like Epic.
Good analogy.
I mean, yeah.
Listen, I'm all for it. I hope this works, because at the end of the day, if you're on PC, you got nothing to lose. You're getting all the third party titles, of course. You're getting all the Microsoft titles and then you get them day one. And now you're going to get PlayStation titles. As of right now, not day and date, but I'm willing to put money on it, and I give it until end of 2022 before you see these games be announced. Hey, they're coming day and date PC, and people are going to cry and they're going to be upset. But I think when you have investors involved, you're not going to tell them, hey, total, we expect to make 20 million. I'm going to throw a random 20 million from this game, right? Well, you can get 10. We're going to give you, it's 10 million now, and then 10 million 4 years from now.
But that could also be why this is a big push, because depending, I don't know investor contracts, but there could be a 6-month period that those investors will only make money from, and then the rest will go back to Sony. So let's take God of War. The investors made their millions in the first 6 months to a year, but people like us, or me, that's buying the game 4 years later, it's all going to Sony. So the investor's like, give me all my money. I don't know. Investor contracts are very complex and they're very like whatever, but I just want people to be able to play some video games. And if you're really that uppity about a game, 90% of the time, either you're not going to get to it in the first year it's out because, hey, 2017, still trying to finish your games. And second of all, damn, don't you got better stuff to do than argue about a plastic box, as Wandering Dutch said it?
No, man, they love it, especially Battle Rules, who probably came in here butthurt already. Listen, man, shout out to Steph. He says, I just want Gravity Rush and I'll be happy. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I was excited for Gravity Rush, the first one, and I was playing it for a little bit, and then out of nowhere I was like, oh yeah, I hate this game. Don't know why. So I just stopped playing it, so I never finished it. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll enjoy Gravity Rush 2. And I went to buy it, and I was like, no. Because I stopped playing the first Gravity Rush. I don't know what it is about the game. I just can't finish it. Shout out to you, man.
You and Scarlet Nexus. Because Scarlet Nexus is a good game, but you're just like, I can't get into it.
Get Xbox Game Pass will, PlayStation don't. Look, shout out to the classic. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Last but not least, Hugger, on November 15th, there will be an event, 20 years, celebrating 20 years of Xbox. Expectations have already been set, and I love this about Microsoft, and they tell you, hey, this will, well, they want to say when something will be a big deal, but they'll tell you when it won't be necessarily a big deal, as far as they're going to come out and say, hey, there will be no new game announcements. You know, so you don't expect to see some new AAA IP that they haven't announced. Don't expect to get any type of acquisition talks. They're going to talk about Xbox over the last 20 years. You may or may not get an update on certain games that we already know about, which does not include Hellblade 2, because I believe they're leaving Hellblade 2 for the Video Game Awards. But knowing that, and knowing that our expectations are tempered, what do you expect from this event? This 20 years of Xbox.
Some new merch, so new sweaters and all that. Some re-releases of classic games I'm gonna expect. So like, we were just talking about it in the happy hour. Maybe a re-release of the launch title, Condemned Criminal Origins, and just like put it on the new systems. Maybe a new controller and console, because that seems crazy not to kind of have that.
Well, they announced a new controller, the controller and the headset.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, unless they have another one, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like translucent controllers. But continue.
I think probably 2 controllers, because translucent, they're pretty on a wall, but not pretty to play with.
No, I don't like them. But you know what? I'm with you on the merch. You guys know they had the Xbox Adidas, the low top. They have some high top Xbox 360 Adidas. If you have not seen them, you can. They're only available to be seen on the Canadian Adidas store. If you're in the States, you can't see them. But if you go to the Canadian Adidas store, they are releasing, I believe, might have been, was it end of this month? Somewhere end of this month, there are some high top white 360 theme Adidas. Chef's kiss. I mean, amazing shoe. Like, I need those shoes. Like, I'm likely, when I get confirmation they're out, I'm probably going to send you the money, Hugger, to buy them, and then I'll pay for the shipping back. I need those shoes. I need them.
That's fair.
But I'm definitely, you're right, I'm definitely seeing merch. I think we're going to get backwards compatibility updates. It's been a long time. Very long time since we heard anything about backwards compatibility. So I can definitely see that. We're definitely going to hear about some games going into Xbox Game Pass. They won't leave without talking about Game Pass. Either some type of feature, some type of game being added into Game Pass. I doubt it's anything major, but some indie titles, maybe something that came out a few months ago. So I wouldn't be shocked at that. They're going to talk about Back 4 Blood. They're doing a lot of marketing for Back 4 Blood. So don't be shocked to see marketing for Back 4 Blood. I wouldn't be shocked to see some clips, some montage clips of some Halo gameplay, multiplayer that is. I don't think we're seeing any more campaign at this point.
No, we're past that point.
Forza Horizon, we're going to see, because I think that comes out around the 15th, right after, so we're going to see some more Forza Horizon 5. Probably going to talk about the future roadmap of the franchise. You may hear and see some more of the Gunk. I know there's an event coming up on the 10th from Thunderbolt or Thunderbroad. I apologize, I'm not trying to be funny. So you might see more about that. There's going to be some stuff there. I truly believe Microsoft when they say we need to keep our expectations low. Definitely in the chat, for those of you watching, the event is November 15th. What do you guys expect to see? Because I don't expect a lot, but I do expect some decent announcements. I do expect for it to be a show that's worthy of watching.
I hope so.
I just don't. Yeah, because trust me, don't do anything that could have been a tweet, i.e., the last state of play.
Yeah, I think we'll see. Like, when they say temper your expectations, they really mean it. if you're expecting like Hellblade, that is more than likely going to be saved for the Video Game Awards, which is it's December or early November, so they're too close for that. Maybe some more info on Starfield. I don't know what to expect aside from like the physical aspect of stuff, because 20 years is a they could announce a old, you know what they could do, a X Series X in a original Xbox or 360 case.
Oh, okay. That would be nice. You give me a Series X that looks like a OG Xbox. They need to announce some. They need to announce. You know, they need to announce casings for these things already. I know for a fact I've seen it where people talked about sliding cases to put over the Series X, and Phil Spencer has said that was one of the things with the design that they knew that they can do. So I'm like, where is that at? Announce that I can go and buy something that I can literally just, that is made by Microsoft, no third party, so you don't have the issues that Sony is having with D brand, right? That I can just take, and it's hard, not soft, pause, and slide it. Whoa. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That, let's do that. And I think it's a W if we can do that.
And we'll probably see some very long montages and speeches on where Xbox has come, who has shaped Xbox. There's going to be a lot of talking that I don't think a lot of people are going to care for, but you're going to appreciate. They might talk about how they finally put to bed the Sega stuff. Like, yeah, we've worked together for a very long time, but we are separate stuff. Right, Steph?
Sus gang in the building.
There's probably going to be a lot of talking and ruminating on the history and how they want to keep going for another 20 years. They'll probably say that. And here's to the next 20 years.
Yeah, we got, is it Yas, Boss?
Yes, Speed?
Huh?
You said?
Yes, said? I apologize. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know how to, but I apologize. But he said we will see Xbox executives speak on history. Definitely going to see that. You're going to see, don't be surprised if you see, what's his name? Don Matrick. No, play. He wouldn't dare show his face around here. But it's definitely going to be a lot of talking, which I kind of hope not, because I'm like, no, I don't care. There may be a bunch of giveaways they do. Yeah.
We'll probably, you know, it's going to be weird if this comes true, but we probably see them bring on people that have really contributed to Xbox, and I wouldn't be surprised if this were to happen. Achievement Hunter and like Funhouse and all them show up, because they were the reason Halo got really big for a lot of people with their Red versus Blue series.
Shout out to
I would love to see a Rise 2 announcement.
Logic Twin, yes. Rise, it was an Xbox One launch title, and it was extremely underrated. Yes, it had its issues, but it was such a good game.
On PC, it looks so good, but I understand why it's not a thing, because Crytek is in a very weird spot. So I understand.
They need to just sell the IP to Microsoft. Like that IP has a lot of potential.
Well,
I just
not even the IP; it's the engine.
The engine. Yeah, you're right. It is the Cry engine. God darn it, Microsoft, just buy Crytek. There you go.
Yep.
Problem solved.
And you know what? Game switching engines is perfect, because the next Mass Effect and Dragon Age aren't going to be using the Frostbite engines, which is what killed them in my opinion. So you can switch an engine mid-series. Come on, Rise 2. Come on, girl. But if we see a Rise 2 announcement, it will probably be at the Video Game Awards. Let's be honest.
Another from CEO, they should put Dreamcast back and pat on Xbox. Because we know the original Xbox was the successor to the Dreamcast. It was.
I would like that.
I'd be down with that.
A Series X Dreamcast. Because I've talked about this several times, and every time I made Trevor feel old, I've never seen a Dreamcast in real life.
What? I forget you're a baby.
Right? Oh, 1999. I was in kindergarten.
You're a baby. 5. I forget about that. The Dreamcast is, oh my god, it was the best It was the best console ever. It had the best memory card of all time. You can take out and play like mini games, and it was the first console, if I'm not mistaken, to introduce us to the Ethernet port to play online games. The Dreamcast was so ahead of its time. Such banger games.
So expensive.
I see them all the time at like what do you call those?
Value Village and like Goodwill.
No, like they be outside, like be
Swap meets?
Yeah.
I gotta go to one.
And then I need to grab one.
A lot of them have been closed here.
Yeah, so I need to make that happen. But listen, you guys are amazing, except for hold on, let me scroll back up. Battle rules. I hope that
your
someone
shoes come untied when you're mid jog.
I hate the fact that you have two left shoes because you don't have a left and a right foot. I hope your grandmother hugs you today and apologizes for dropping you on the head as a child. I hope all the things that's bad in life happen to you and nobody else but you. We're going to get up out of here. Flea Market, Yes Chocolate, Otaku Fix, what is up, my guy? Listen, we're going to get up out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow, Peep Game Podcast, we're going to leave y'all out. Ooh, wait a minute. Expect to see video clips from industry influencers or Xbox partners speak on Xbox history. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to hear nothing from no influencers. I don't want to see Ninja.
You know what?
I don't want to see it.
I would see, like I said, Achievement Hunter, because I know they have such a long history with Xbox. But yeah, I don't want to see, like, what was it, the Xbox show? Yeah, my first, I grew up playing Halo. My first Halo game was Halo 4. Shut up.
Or, hey, now to celebrate more 20 years of Xbox, here's Pokemon. No, bro. Like, who gives a fuck what Pokemon got to say at a time like this, bro? Like, nobody cares. Like, who cares what she has to say right now? No one cares what Ninja has to say right now, bro. Here comes Dr. Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? Like, who cares? Like, we're not here for them, bro. Paris is cool. Let Paris come out there. Paris is good. Bring Paris out there. That's fine. Danny Pena, there's another one. Bring them on out there. That's cool. I'm talking about the ones who we know more than likely don't know nothing about Xbox, don't play Xbox. All they play on is PC, and they play their particular game. Give me somebody who was introducing Brie Larson. Exactly. Like, who gives a fuck what Brie Larson thinks at a time like this, bro? Like, who gives a shit? Like, no one cares what Brie Larson thinks, bro. I apologize for cussing. Mama hugger, don't hit me later. But who cares, bro? Like, who cares?
Honestly, yeah.
Xbox, they used to do this a lot. Y'all remember, and we're about to dip, but y'all remember when Crackdown 3, when they was showing Crackdown 3, they had a bunch of celebrities coming up next.
Yep.
What's his name from Superbad? What's his name? I don't know.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill plays Crackdown 3. Like, who gives a fuck about Jonah Hill playing Crackdown 3? Then they had somebody else playing Crackdown 3, and they didn't know what they was doing. It's like they never played a game in their life. She couldn't jump, skip, hip, or hum. She couldn't do nothing. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this ain't making nobody want to play this game. I don't like influencers in places like this. I don't.
No. Save that for E3. Like, and unfortunately for Jesse, from BF versus GF, he was awkward as hell on the EA stage. But save that for something like that. This is important. This is a monumental event. I'm agree with Fame. I don't want influencers that we know don't play these games.
The Iron Lords, yep. If you give me a little Cognito, I'll be hype as hell. I'd be hype as hell. That's my brother right there. I don't want no damn Terry Crews.
No.
Y'all trying to keep us going longer by putting a bunch of names y'all know we don't want to see. But listen, man, you guys are awesome. For real, for real. Do us a favor, you guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Help us out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't. Shut the stream out. We'll be back next Thursday. Well, I'm sorry. Let me go up and turn on. Tomorrow, Peep Game. Announcement Saturday. Sunday, Starcross Gamers. Monday, 15 Minutes of Fame. I'm coming for you, Batteroos, you ugly bastard. I'm coming for you on Monday. So you better show up on Monday because I'm coming for you. Tuesday, announcement. Next Wednesday, WSP Podcast. We will have Lady Foxfire in the building. We'll be back for Take Two Podcast next Thursday. We're going to leave you guys with the hottest intro, outro on the tube. Take it easy.
We out. The
music?
Who? Oh, hit the like button. Share this with your mommy and your daddy and your cousin. And hit the bell if you want to show some loving. We just trying to level 1 to get the name buzzing. What a day that'll be. Double time, double fine, double A battery. Double mid twins trying to jump my anatomy. If you don't leave a like, you shouldn't have the audacity. Power of the mind got an X mentality. Couldn't put them on, now your X-Man mad at me. Haters out here acting like it happened automatically. So if I give them game, then it's turn-based strategy. Whoa, used to be the guy they was ignoring. Sleeping on the keys, I'm an all cap snoring. That's just what happened when your podcast boring. I'ma tell them take 2 and call a doctor in the morning. I'ma tell them take 2 and call a doctor in the morning. Yeah, I'ma tell him take a doctor in the morning. I'ma tell him take 2 and tell him take 2 in the morning.